Okay, the streets are buzzing. Saweetie clowns sales numbers on the timeline and Cardi allegedly fires back, threatening a tape leak if the jokes keep coming. It's all unverified, but the chatter is loud. Fans say Nicki reportedly backs Saweetie with some subtle signals, and suddenly the quote tweets are a wildfire. Sides are picked. Receipts are posted. Everyone is decoding subs. If true, this could be the pettiest escalation of the quarter. If not, it's still messy. Grab your snacks and quick subscribe so you don't miss the next twist. Quick rundown of the setup, besties. Saweetie just stirred the pot by seemingly shading Cardi B's numbers, sales, streams, chart chatter, while publicly showing love to Nicki Minaj. We're talking likes, friendly moments, and reportedly supportive signals that fans read as alignment, though it's not a formal team-up, at least not confirmed. That lands while Cardi and Offset's situation is tense. There are reportedly court filings and their own posts suggesting the divorce path is messin', timelines shifting, emotions high, and everyone watching for what happens next. And then, like clockwork, the old alleged Offset-Saweetie affair rumors have resurfaced again. Those whispers made the rounds before, and Cardi has repeatedly denied them, calling the claims untrue, so keep that in mind. Put it together, and the internet is connecting dots. If Saweetie's poking at Cardi's numbers and leaning into Nicki's orbit, some observers think it reads like a quiet alignment in the long fan-base tug-of-war, allegedly, which amps up every small gesture. Nothing here is confirmed beyond what's public and reported, but the timing is loud. Alleged shade, reportedly messy legal and romantic backdrop, recycled rumors Cardi rejects. That combo makes every like, lyric, and caption feel like a chess move. And the comments are eating it up while everyone waits to see who posts what next. Okay, first real drop, and it's messy in that careful, alleged kind of way. Cardi slid into the convo with what fans read as a wink at an alleged Offset-Saweetie tape. Not naming names, but the timing and tone had people connecting dots. And she basically sounded like, if there's something, say it, which many interpreted as her daring anyone involved to respond, receipts or not. She kept it playful shady, but the subtext felt loud, and you could see the comments go, wait, is she talking about that? Because the rumor mill's been humming for ages, and a nudge like that revs it back up. Then Saweetie reportedly did a post and delete moment, a clean, aesthetic photo that didn't say much but said enough to the timeline, because that timing looked pointed, almost like a quiet chess move instead of a tweet storm. And once it vanished, speculation doubled, with people screenshotting and spinning theories like, was this a signal or self-confirmation? All alleged, of course. What makes it spicier is the sequencing. Cardi's alleged hint lands, chatter spikes, and boom, Saweetie's subtle snap appears, disappears, and now everyone's dissecting shadows and captions that weren't, trying to map a silent conversation. No one has confirmed a thing, and everything's still in the realm of blogs and whispers. But the optics are doing cartwheels, and Cardi's tone felt like she's not ducking a response if one comes. While Saweetie's quiet move reads like, I said enough actually, allegedly. Tell me you don't see the loop, because once you map it, it pops. It starts with a soft like, a coy comment, maybe a studio selfie, then a follow spree and a few subs that feel aimed but not named, allegedly. Next comes the teaser clip and a lyric preview that hints at tension. Then a night out gets overanalyzed, the timeline blows, and boom, unfollows reportedly happen. Within days, the remix lineup quietly shifts, a feature gets swapped, and the caption tone flips from sweet to steel. Messy drops or gets quoted, and those bars about delete, then dial, then deny feel way too close to the timeline to be a coincidence, if you believe the fan detectives. Receipts fly, editors scrape story timestamps, and managers do cleanup with neutral posts and no bad blood talking points. Weeks later, there's a refollow, a polite double tap, maybe a backstage photo, and we're back at flirty subs and winky emoji. Rinse, repeat. The beats are familiar. Sub, spark, swirl, unfollow, switch, lyric, reconcile, reheat. It could be genuine emotion, could be strategy, could be both, reportedly. Either way, the pattern sells because every shift spawns a plot. Fans watch the follower graph like stock tickers and wait for the next remix roll call. And when Messy echoes the drama, it feels like the chorus to the same serial we've been streaming all year. Wait, the pivot's wild. Just weeks ago, she brushed off the affair chatter, saying people were inventing storylines, and now she's hinting at alleged receipts, which has everyone's ears perked up. That's a jump, and it raises questions. If there's proof, why dismiss it before? And if there isn't, why tease it now? It reads like strategy, honestly. A move to control the narrative, test the waters, clap back at clout chasers, or pressure someone off stage. Either way, the switch-up stands out, from nothing to see to maybe I'll drop evidence. and fans are split, with some cheering transparency and others calling it bait. Blogs are already compiling reportedly relevant timestamps, comments, and cryptic lyrics, but important note, none of this confirms an affair, and everything is alleged and unverified unless she shows clear context. Even then, receipts can be messy. Screenshots get edited, DMs get misread, and subtweets aren't contracts. She could be alluding to fake messages, old texts, or drama unrelated to romance. So the contradiction matters because it sets expectations and impacts credibility. Tease receipts after shutting rumors down, and you invite whiplash and big promises. If she posts, it needs dates, consistency, and verifiable links to the claim. If she doesn't, the internet will say it was just smoke. Either way, the timeline is the tea. And the follow-through will tell us whether this was a flex or a feint. Is a spark that sets the timeline on fire. Nicki shows public love to Saweetie. Think a visible like, a quick comment, maybe a story nod, and the Stan Arena flips instantly. Barbs and Icy supporters link arms while rival camps side-eye in all caps. And the discourse turns into a live wire with edits, streaming goals, and think pieces popping by the minute. It reads like a chess move, reportedly timed as festival season and rollout calendars tighten, and industry group chats start buzzing because a cosign like that can shift rooms. A&Rs recalculating, producers sliding beats, radio folks and playlist editors allegedly watching the wave to see if they should lean in. The subtweet economy swells, with cryptic bars and if the shoe fits captions that fans treat like Easter eggs. While some argue it's pure sisterhood and others whisper strategy, allegedly tied to backstage chatter and soft politics. Either way, Saweetie's leverage ticks up, and Nicki reinforces that kingmaker energy without saying too much, which is the point, because ambiguity fuels momentum. You get a mini surge in streams, reportedly a bump in Shazams, and that little social spark looks like a runway for a feature or joint visual if schedules allow. But it's a delicate high. Support unites, yet stand skirmishes can spiral. So the win is staying pretty, keeping it playful, and letting the music do the heavy lifting while the alliances quietly lock into place. So let's talk fallout, because the streets are buzzing, the group chats are noisy, and the PR teams are allegedly on high alert. People close to the situation claim this didn't explode overnight. It brewed, slow and spicy, and the motive being floated is simple but messy. Payback gave her shade, blackballing whispers, and that ever-present offset drama circling the block. Reportedly, there were moments of casual digs that didn't feel casual, small snubs at events that felt big, and a few playlist moves that fans allege looked like someone pulling strings. Insiders say feelings got bruised, egos got loud, and now we've got camps. Team this, team that, and everyone screenshotting. The blackballing talk is still rumor, but you can feel the paranoia, like who's getting calls returned and who's suddenly unavailable. DJs are allegedly choosing safer options, publicists are editing adjectives, and a couple of brand emails went mysteriously quiet. Then you add offset chatter, timelines overlap, headlines flare, and even if none of it is direct, the optics are chaotic, which reportedly fuels the scorekeeping. Fans read a subtweet as a cannonball, and every lyric sounds like a dart. In this climate, the motive doesn't need to be confirmed to be effective. It just has to be plausible. And right now, payback reads plausible. Shade makes it personal, blackballing whispers make it strategic, and the offset orbit adds heat. Result, everyone's moving careful, and the silence is loud. All right, fam, that's the sip for now. The alleged tape is still unverified. Timelines keep shifting, and teams are reportedly lawyering up while everyone subtweets and spins. Nothing is confirmed, and receipts are in flux, so take every clip with a grain of salt. If verified, this could seriously reshape careers, brand deals, and friendships, but it might also fizzle. Drop your take below, keep it respectful and on topic, no doxing or pile-ons. We'll keep listening, cross-checking, and updating as statements land. Hydrate, breathe, and remember, silence from some parties could just be legal strategy, not guilt.